Welcome! My name is Joseph Anderson, and this is RM University's 90-Day Jumpstart program. Today is day 47, and today I want to talk to you about balance. So the other day, I ran into a friend, and he has a particularly hard major. And he told me, he's like, Joseph, I've been studying so much that I haven't had time to get out and be social. I haven't had time to get out and be fun. Well, I understand that sometimes we can feel that way. But I want to give you a different perspective. You know, just last week I was filming some of these videos and it just wasn't flowing. It just wasn't coming. And so I took some time, I went and did something fun, and then I came back to the videos. Now, granted, it wasn't for a huge amount of time. It was just, less than a half hour. But I came back and things really started to flow. See, sometimes we have to step away from whatever we're doing in order to get a new perspective, a new idea. And, even in the business world, people generally get up from their desk about every 50 minutes. And I'd highly encourage the same for you. Get up, walk around, get a drink of water, and allow yourself to breathe. Allow yourself to get refocused. I mean, even on your mission, this balance principle is important. You're doing the most important work that you're ever going to do, and you still have an entire day of preparation. You still have an entire P-Day to focus on preparing, but also to have some fun. I know when I was on my mission, there's time we'd play soccer, other times we'd play a little bit of basketball, and we'd have a good time. Or you'd just laugh and have a good time with your companion, and you'd go shopping, you'd take a break from missionary work for that day. And then you're able to hit it really hard the next time. And I think balance is really important when you think about your weekends even, of setting time aside to go have some fun. Go enjoy yourself. The Savior, who's our ultimate example in all things, in Luke 2:52, he teaches this principle. It says, "And Jesus increased in wisdom and stature and favor with God and man." So there's 4 different categories here. 1, essentially the wisdom or the learning of the world. Stature, his physical body. And favor with God, his spiritual side, and man, his social side. Now, if you're not balanced, you're going to be really, really tight. Your entire body's just going to be really tight, especially if you're not socially balanced and getting out and enjoying life. Because, imagine that you took a rubber band, you stretch it and stretch it and stretch it and stretch it and stretch it. Eventually, what's going to happen to that rubber band? It's going to snap. And the same thing happens with you. I met a man on the street in Brazil when I was on my mission that literally went crazy because he didn't take time to balance. He didn't take time to refocus his life. And he drove himself so hard the other side that he was so far out of balance that things just didn't work out for him. And you got to take time to release that pressure. You got to take that time, even on a daily basis. Even on your mission, you have 30 minutes to exercise, to breathe, to just stay balanced. So where's your level of balance right now? And maybe you're sitting there saying, Joseph, I'm so focused on studies, I'm so focused on what I'm doing that I just can't do it. No, you can't. You got to take time to balance. And I like to think of my Rubik's Cube analogy that I share with people. Is it possible to mess up? Or is it possible to have a Rubik's Cube with 3 perfect sides and not mess up any of the other sides as you shift them? No. As you shift your life, it's going to mess up the other perfect sides. It happens. But it's okay. See, we don't have to freak out. We just need to learn better recovery time. See, if you take a half hour to take a quick mental break from studies, then just don't turn that into an hour or 2 hours. Sometimes we sit down and watch our favorite show, and then afterwards this other show comes on that we have no interest in, but we just sit there and keep watching. So stay focused and allow yourself to plan. And really focus on, have your different focuses. Like we said, the Savior talked about having these 4 different sides. Now, what's it going to cost you if you don't stay in balance? What's it going to cost you in your relationships? What's it going to cost you in your studies? One thought even is sometimes when, you feel like you have so much studying to do, sometimes just going to the temple and just allowing yourself to breathe for an hour or so is amazing. So I really want you to think about these things. Think about these 4 different areas and just one simple act that you could take in whatever of the 4 areas you're neglecting, and go and do it. Once again, my name's Joseph Anderson. This is RM University. Have an awesome day.